Hi Libra, thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your love and relationship reading. This is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. We have intimacy, closeness, sexuality, and seclusion. So, I'm being shown a lot of clearing energy in terms of almost like yeah, a lot of clear. Let's get a little bit more here. A lot of clearing. Somebody is going through cleansing at the moment. Unspoken regrets, lost words, and disappointment. Okay, so I'm picking up on here because I'm noticing at the bottom we do have masculine energy. There is a masculine I'm picking up on who may have had maybe some troubles with intimacy. This could have been somebody who, it's like I feel there were definitely some issues with intimacy, and I feel like this masculine I'm picking up on could be somebody who's been on and off struggling with some type of depression or just feeling a little bit of a low energy or low mood and very on and off type of energy. And I feel like this person does have a lot of unspoken regrets that they wish to express to you, that they do have regrets about doing or not doing. And I feel like this person has been probably on hold for a long time. Like maybe they kind of were away for a long time, or this person had ghosted you for quite a while. It's like I'm getting somebody who's had a lot of time to reflect inwardly, somebody who's been spending a lot of time alone, someone who's been really almost like having to sit within their own energy for a while. And I feel like this person is definitely somebody who did play games, I'm hearing, or they have been playing games with you, depending on your situation and how it fits with you at the moment. Um, Scorpio energy I'm picking up on here. But it's almost like I'm also getting a lot of pride coming from this person, like to where they almost have been holding and like having these energies pent up within them, these regrets, these lost words, disappointments that they didn't do or haven't said. I feel like this person, they have been very much kind of trapped. I'm getting somebody a vision of someone like in a fenced in area, almost like like a fenced in area, and the fence is so high that it's almost like they can't get over it, they can't climb over it. I'm getting this person could have either celebrated something recently, or maybe they had like what seemed to have been a good time in their life, but maybe it wasn't, or it didn't really feel as good as they thought it was going to. We have emotional whirlwind here. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who I feel, I'm hearing they're putting the puzzle pieces together. So this is somebody, I want to get some tarot in a moment to confirm a little bit more, but this is somebody who's been putting the puzzle pieces together. Somebody who's been, I'm hearing something about no more of something, to where they may have even cut out certain things, or they're having to cut out certain habits in their life at the moment. This is definitely somebody I'm hearing you never knew. So this is someone who's been, again, maybe hiding a lot of their emotions right now, hiding a lot of how they feel, what they're thinking. At the bottom, we do have, yeah, so here's solitary. Yeah, so concealing. We have solitary and we have rejection, irrational fear, and solitary. I am hearing this person is missing you quite a bit, whoever they are. They definitely miss you, but they feel like they like you never knew, whatever that means. You never knew maybe what the truth was, or you never knew how they really felt. And I feel like with this emotional whirlwind, they, yeah, this is definitely somebody who's wanting and desiring to kind of clean up their life. I'm hearing clean up their act, really get things together, really get things moving into the right direction in their life, even if it doesn't include you entirely to begin with. That's definitely what I'm picking up on here. This person is someone who could be a Leo energy, but I'm getting a strong Sun energy, which is the masculine. But it's like a feeling of this person almost shine, like the sun was too bright, meaning that they may have misused it. But let's get a little bit more information and see what comes up here. It's like yeah. Let's see. Ten of Swords. The Sun. The King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sorry, it's super windy outside, so I had to stop it for a minute there. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so here's the Eight of Swords at the bottom, Knight of Wands. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting a lot of emotions, a lot of deep emotions here. I'm seeing like a box of Kleenex, so I'm not sure if some of you have been crying here, or this person has been with the emotional whirlwind, the Ten of Swords. It feels like again, you know, this is just definitely somebody with the Sun who it's like they've kind of woken up to the immense power and lightness of the sun, which is almost like it's like if somebody's sitting outside and they're just basking in the sunlight, but it's almost like it shows light, or it shines that bright warm light on all of the pain kind of with the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this is somebody who is maybe kind of like rising from the ashes in a way. They, with the Ten of Swords, you know, again, they almost, I'm hearing they felt like they could get away with things, which I don't feel like this is only about you, whoever I'm picking up on. This may just be about this person's own internal kind of like things that they've been moving through, certain insecurities, certain behaviors, certain things like that. With the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords, again, this could be somebody I'm hearing keeping me guessing or keep me guessing. So maybe this person either kept you guessing, it's like I definitely feel like this person was quite reckless, okay, or they have been very reckless here, depending on who it is or if they're in your life or not. This is somebody who has had the energy of being reckless. And the reason they're coming up here in this energy at the moment is because I feel like they have no other choice other than to confront their emotions right now, is what I'm hearing with the King of Cups. Something has pushed this person and propelled them to the point of like no return with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this person's had to definitely sit within themselves again with that solitary energy. They have been really somebody who's been struggling with maybe even mental health issues. They've been, again, very emotionally turbulent, very back and forth with their energy. So if this is somebody who you've been kind of in communication with here and there, or you've been dealing with, you may have found that they've been very, you know, very back and forth, very uncertain, very much. I'm also hearing carrying the weight of the world. So this person may even be somebody who has had a lot of things on their plate. They may, it's like they're telling me it's not that simple. So this may be somebody who wants to kind of explain to you that whatever has been going on has not been that simple. Not that it's like an excuse, but that's just something coming up here. This person wants to kind of share. It's almost like I'm picking up on this person's like deep in their heart with the Ten of Cups. They are a pure person, or they really desire to be happy, or they desire to be loved. They just desire this on a very deep level. But it's almost like the way that they've acted has been opposite of that, or they have not been able to sort of like find themselves. So they've been really, something could have actually happened recently for some of you, to where this person may have done something really foolish, or they may have kind of like put the nail in the coffin in your relationship, or maybe something else. And it's almost like that final nail in the coffin has propelled this person to look deeper within. And again, that's where the sun is coming up. It's almost like the sun, that's just how I'm seeing it. Like it kind of is shining light on all of these wounds, and also shining light on the truth maybe of like their heart and the connection as well. Let me see. It's weird. It's like this person, they're kind of coming up as like viewing you as very, yeah, you're not even like in their life anymore, I feel. Or if you are, it's not that. It's just like, it's almost like maybe this person kind of gave you space or gave you away almost, or like kind of pushed you away to the point where you did walk away. And so it's almost like the way that they're feeling about you, whoever they are, they, yeah, like maybe like a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way where this person, their own actions pushed you to the point of leaving. And I feel like they just basically the way that they feel about you. Yeah, I think this is somebody who kind of wants to pop back in or return into your life after a time where, how am I going to explain this? It's kind of a strange energy. It's like, it's basically somebody who lost the connection. They may have either recently done this or this may have been a while. This person, again, like we had said, they've been dealing with their own struggles and everything, and they have reached the point of like no return with this situation. But it's almost like they want to find a way to come back into your life or to apologize in like a way where you're not even really like connected to them anymore. I don't know how else to put it. It's like they, like for, I guess for example, they could just test the waters and just say hi to you as a friend, especially for those of you who it's been a little bit of time. Like they almost don't want to make it, I think that's what it is. They don't want to make it known that they've been going through this trouble. So they're trying to come up with a tactic maybe or like a strategy to re-enter your life in a way that's like a new person. So that they don't carry the same thing that they did before into the connection with you. Because with the way that they're feeling about you here is more so connected to like this Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, of like you being kind of on your own path right now, or you being single, or you both not really being together kind of thing. So I think for most of you it is probably a separation. And I'm hearing this person also, they, in a certain way, they may have protected you from them. They may have even, I don't know whose story this is here today, but it's like this person may have protected you from their own troubles. And also even if there was anything else around the connection, it's like they kind of pushed you away. Like in their mind, they may have been trying to protect you. I'm getting this person sees you as like a siren. They could see you as someone who is luring them in or drawing them in. Whether you're doing this or not, they could just kind of feel that way about you. This person, I feel, they really wish, whoever this is, that you're not going to move on though. So that's kind of the feeling again I'm getting here. Like they almost like want to come back so that either you're recently single or they just want to come back so that you don't move on, sort of thing. Maybe that's not the only reason, but that's one of the reasons with the Page of Cups. It's like this person hopes that you have always waited for them, or they hope that you will always wait for them. Yeah. And see at the bottom here, this is their feelings for you. And we also have here illusions and unconditional love. So that's what I said. I feel like this person actually does have a lot of unconditional love for you, or you really did provide that unconditional love for this person. And I'm hearing that that's what it is on a soul level. They feel like they can't really detach here from you because you offer this unconditional love, but they have not been seeing it clearly, or they did not see it clearly before when they had it. I'm getting somebody undergoing surgery. I don't know if that's literal. That could be a sign for somebody, or maybe somebody's a surgeon. But if not, this person could be kind of like metaphorically undergoing surgery, the way Spirit's showing it, to where they could be almost like having to maybe purge or having to heal. Again, this person, they almost have a bit of a desperation to them when it comes to you, okay? Or they've recently come into this feeling of desperation, of like, I have to do something soon before it's gone, or I have to do something before you walk away entirely. So it's like I feel like that this person undercover is like fixated on you, attached to you. For some of you, this person, I don't know if this is somebody who you're around a lot, because I'm almost getting this, maybe specific for somebody, but I'm getting like a vision of if you're kind of in a crowd of people, or maybe you're going to an event or something, and this person kind of places themselves there to meet you at the same time, but you don't even know that they're there. So that could be something that they actually will do, or that's just like, again, kind of symbolic of this person hoping to like enter your life again, or if it does happen to be a new person, it's like this person wants to find a way to get your attention, or they want to find a way to place themselves back into your life. This person was very wounded, very hurt by you, I think for most of you. It may not have been that you did anything, but with the Ten of Swords, yeah, so we have shallow and misunderstood. That's exactly what I feel like this person, like I said in the very beginning, they may have had trouble with intimacy. They could have even have been somebody who did ghost you, like after being intimate with you, or they may have lied to you about what they really wanted in terms of commitment or not being committed, or they could have entertained many other options. And it's like, I feel this person was definitely operating from a very shallow place. With this Ten of Swords, though, I feel like it, I'm hearing past life, so maybe it came from some past life karma, or the two of you have a past life connection. But this person, they were very, like I'm hearing they were very lukewarm maybe about you, or there was a lukewarm energy when it comes to this person. But again, something happened with this Ten of Swords. This person has been trying to move on regardless. So again, I don't know if this has been a long time, but it's like this person's been trying to move on regardless of whatever happened. So maybe they've been trying to just move on and entertain many other things, and then it's sort of like it all crashes down. Yeah, the Ten of Wands here coming up for their overall energy and how they're showing up. King of Cups, Ten of Wands. Again, this person, I keep seeing like somebody looking from the side of their eye, but focusing on the life in front of them anyway. So it's like they have their eye on you from the side. I hope this makes sense. This reading's kind of weird. They have their eyes on you from the sideways view with the Page of Cups here, but they have to focus on like what they have going on around them, in front of them. So almost like pretending maybe to hide all of these emotions. That's kind of what it is. And see, this card we had to unspoken in the Page of Cups. This person towards you, they definitely feel like they have a lot of regrets, things that they didn't say to you. And this person honestly does feel like it's too late for a lot of you. It's like, I don't even know, they may think it's too late for anything to happen anyway between you both. So I don't know if you just completely moved on, or you told them that you moved on, or it's just been a very long time. For some of you, this could actually be somebody who it's been quite a long time, but just take it how it's going to resonate with you. It's like I'm hearing this person feels like there's something off in their life, but they haven't been able to put their finger on it. They've been wondering, why am I maybe so unhappy, or why am I... With the Ten of Cups, they've been really searching to find what is happiness to me. Why am I not happy with where I am? What is the Why am I feel like this person has like a cycle of just being unhappy, and it may have been because they have run from themselves, or they've run so consistently from love, even from just being happy in other ways too. And I feel like that's what the Ten of Swords came down here to shed light on, what unconditional love really is. So if it does happen to be like a newer person, you could have entered their life recently, and this person may have just felt like you almost triggered them in a way to see what this connection really, like for example, for one group of you, I'm getting like if you did have a connection recently and then it ended, and it was a new connection in the last maybe few months or so, they may have thought that this was like really an intense connection, but they may have run from it, or they may have sabotaged it. You may have walked away. And so now that you were gone, you were maybe one of the only people that made them feel the way that no other connection from the past made them feel. And it kind of illuminated all of those dark sides of them that they have to address. And that's kind of the wake-up call for them. But if it is somebody that you've known before, it's probably a past person from maybe a while ago, it feels like, who just simply has had a wake-up call in their own life, in the form of, like I said, really going through a lot of inner soul searching and having everything come to light about why they are the way that they are, why they act the way that they act, why they have not been happy, and then wanting to re-enter your life in a way that's almost like camouflaged. Like they almost want to like camouflage themselves somehow so that you don't know, or you don't, it's like I think they're maybe intimidated. They just feel kind of like lonely, but they haven't been able to put their finger on what it is, maybe until recently. Somebody could live in Colorado, Texas, yeah, so look at that. 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this person was involved in another commitment, or could also be family, because we have the Hierophant here at the bottom and Justice. Wow. Yeah, this person could either have been in another, like it could have been a marriage, it could have been another relationship, or it could have been like maybe something in their family, like a secret in their family, or like a lot of family trauma, that just suddenly they have been cut off from that supply. So they may have either cut their partner off, something ended around them here. And I'm getting that this was the illuminating factor for them to see. It's almost like the final straw was this situation that I feel for a lot of them involved other people, ended or painfully came to an end, painfully cut off, or something of the sort that happened, to where it kind of like shed light on why this all happened again for them. You know, so if it was a repeating pattern for them, like why did I end this connection too? Or why did my emotions get in the way of this connection too? And it almost was like the last thing that could happen for them before they reached the end of that cycle, if that makes sense, that they can't continue that way anymore. And that could be what kind of has pulled this person into your direction, or soon to be into your direction, to want to like have this unconditional love. Maybe some of you were a friend to this person, or you've been friends for a while, even for some of you, because there's something with this Page of Cups and the unconditional, to where they feel this sense of unconditional love for you, which hasn't been very apparent, maybe. For some of you, there has been jealous people around this connection. Okay, so it could have been, again, maybe involving community, family, another relationship, something that did involve, for a lot of them, home, family, like I said, marriages, things like that. With the cross, this is about burdens. So remember I said too, this person's been kind of looking at you from the side while they've been having to tend to all of these very troublesome burdens around them. And I feel like there could have been jealous people who did not agree with your connection, for some of you, or who may have like contributed to the ending, or just have not really allowed this connection to fully come into unconditional love. It's like this person was seeing your connection in a warped point of view. They were seeing it from a clouded vision. And again, I think that something changed here recently because of the ending of those people around them, or the ending of that connection. And even like a truth that came out about people being jealous and not having good intentions. Maybe they trusted people who actually were against them and their own happiness, which could have been you. Yeah, again, this person, it's like with that Five of Pentacles, this person may have so much of this buried energy, especially for those of you who it's been a while since you've heard from this person. That's what I'm saying. It's like they would have to have the courage with the Page of Cups to sort of find a way to get back into your life, or find a way to approach you, even though they're caring. It's like somebody who would, like metaphorically speaking, they would message you or come towards you with all of this like baggage lingering behind them that they would have to explain themselves for, so it's like they're not just coming alone, they're coming with all of this heaviness that they've accumulated, and have to find a way to speak their truth, and have to find a way to kind of like get it off their chest, so they definitely have a lot to work through. And that's where they could view you as somebody who might be unattainable to them in certain ways. But I'm also getting with the Nine of Pentacles, because I think for a lot of them, they could be becoming recently single, if that's your story, to where they were involved with somebody else. They might be recently single and having to approach you again in a way that is, again, carrying this baggage behind them. Or if it's a newer person, same scenario, they may feel like, okay, now I'm finally broken free from this, now I'm finally divorced or whatever. And now I want to explore this connection that I felt so strongly with you, if it's a newer person. But they feel like in order to start this connection, they have to bring all this book of secrets with them, that they've been struggling with for a while. So it's a lot of heaviness associated with this. And yeah, that's why the outcome here is the Nine of Wands. Like there's a feeling of guards, of a lot of like, I don't know if I should really do this. I don't know if this is a really good idea. I'm hearing this person say, I would shoot myself in the foot. So either they feel like this is a very complicated situation, and this person could feel like they would shoot themselves in the foot because they may still be wrapping this situation up. And so maybe they feel like if they were to approach you and have to be honest about this, maybe you would just not trust them anymore, or you would not even hear them out because you don't want to hear about what they were dealing with. I know this is very confusing, but hopefully this is making sense for somebody. So it's like they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot by acting maybe too soon before something is ready or done with, or even acting too soon when it comes to apologizing or kind of like coming towards you, because they just feel like I can't win either way. I'm gonna hurt somebody, or I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot somehow if I do this or do that. So but it's like their heart, they can't deny with the King of Cups. At the end of the day, they can't deny their heart's feelings. They can't deny the emotion that they have. It's like they have to play two roles. They have to play a role of keeping everything cool and calm and maybe pretending like nothing's bothering them, especially if they're in the middle of like an ending. And then they also can't deny that their heart leads them to where they want to be. It's like their heart is the force that's driving them to where they want to be, which again, I feel like could be towards you. This person, Yeah, there's a lot of messages here. Okay, so sometimes I feel like I'm not making any sense. So hopefully this does resonate with somebody. But this person, they also feel, they don't even know, it's like a big risk for them, okay, to make a move towards you because of the situation that we had picked up on. Because they could kind of feel like this new pathway would lead them to you or back to you. But with all this courthouse and mountain and all this trouble, it's like they don't even know if it's going to be received well anyway by you. So it's like they have to sit with this idea of like, what should I really do? Should I follow this or should I just forget about it? Because it would be so much kind of complications, like maybe, to do this. So I think they've been having this pent up emotion within them for a while, and they haven't known when or how or if they should even reveal it at all. Again, this person wants some type of sign from you. It's like they almost want to know that you would be open or you would be available. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like this was a marriage, probably, that this person was in. It's like this person feels like they're climbing back here all bruised and battered. Like they feel like this is you here, the privileged lady. Like again, maybe you're somebody who's been sort of unattainable to them for a while, or they just feel like you're somehow out of their league, or they just feel like you're the one here with the unconditional love. But they feel like they're almost like crawling back with bruises on them. This person could have actually prayed for like movement forward, or prayed for a way for everything to work out. Yeah, so it's like they don't want to miss the mark. They don't want to shoot their shot and then miss the whole, like if you're playing like darts, they don't want to miss the whole board. So they're really trying to carefully, with the Seven of Wands here too, it's like they still feel very challenged right now. They still feel like so much, this is kind of similar, a little, it's different I think, but it's kind of similar to the reading I did about someone's going through a big ending I mentioned in the other reading, or someone's going through a big wake-up call. I think it's somehow similar. It could be the same story for some of you, but for others of you, it's different as well. There's just a lot of energy here. It's like there's either a lot of scenarios to how this will fit with your situation, or there's just a lot also for this person that they're dealing with. It's like they also know that they would have to be completely 100% honest and truthful with you too. Yeah, see, they're still confused about how to confess this Page of Cups, how to do it, how to write it out, when is the right time, how, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like they're waiting for like a certain gateway to do this. Yeah. Some of them are also questioning if what they're feeling is even valid. Like they're wondering, it's just this person is just very confused at the same time. They're just wondering like, is what I'm going through really real? Because they seem to have been under a lot of illusion of not knowing who to trust or what was going on around them. So it's like they're in the middle of this shift Let's get some messages from them. Let's see in a second here. Before I do that, I want to get this timing deck. So when could this message come in, Spirit? If there is, or when is anything about timing? Before the end of the summer months, and we have, yeah, so approximately 3 months. So I think that's pretty much the same almost. So June, maybe like June to August. So for some of you, this could happen. So let me see what they want to say. So what does this person want to say to you then? What does this person want to say to you? Okay, let me get a few more and then I'll show you. Okay. So at the bottom, we do have soul. I can feel you on a soul level. I'm beginning to understand how deeply connected we really are. And that's why I said before too with the King of Cups, I feel like strong Pisces energy coming up here too. And we also have dreams. This person could have been dreaming about you a lot recently, which is what has made them feel like there is actually a profound kind of soul tie with the unconditional love. Now, what I'm actually getting here, we have the first card was poison. Even though we have amazing chemistry, I'm realizing that we are not good for each other. I'm getting two things with this based on the other cards that came out. For some of you, maybe you did have kind of what seemed to be a poisonous connection, because I'm noticing we have this sensual card. So with the Knight of Wands, the intimacy, maybe you did have a very sensual or sexual connection, and they may have felt like, maybe they thought that this connection was not good, or they thought that for whatever reason, or maybe you did, there was just something about maybe for some of you this connection was not good for each other, even though you had such a strong magnetic pull towards each other. And maybe that was because of other people's opinions like we had seen here, or certain conditioning. But I'm also getting to that it could be about something else around them too, that they're realizing is not good for them. Because on the next token, they're saying here too, we have expectation. So they're afraid to let you down if they come towards you too quickly. We also have temptation. I try to resist your lure, but it's getting more difficult each day. Because remember, I did say something about a siren. This person could feel very drawn to you on a very intimate level too. But since we have unconditional and we have this card here, being away from you has made me realize how much I love you. I want a second chance with the soul. It's like, I guess this person has, for a lot of you, if this resonates with you, they may have gone through like a 360 almost of kind of like going through a really big change from thinking that this was only maybe surface level. We had shallow before too, and maybe that was their own projection. You know, they may have projected this shallow energy onto you, and they may have even separated from you, or you separated from them. But then it's like the temptation with you is actually now they're kind of putting it together with feeling you on a soul level and thinking that, again, they do want a second chance here with you, or they have realized since this whole time, however long it's been, with the Ten of Swords, they've kind of realized that they do actually want to be with you, or they do want to say something to you. But that's why they're kind of confused, this person, because they very much are still, they're very much still kind of going back and forth. We have dance here too. So for those of you, I think this is also somebody who you have gone in circles with. You both have not done anything. Maybe you both have not admitted this. Maybe you have not, reached out to this person either in a long time. It's like there's a lot of very complicated situation here. But I feel like the kind of bottom line of it is that they basically just can't stop thinking about you, especially like temptation wise, but it's more than that on the soul level, which they are still coming to terms with, I think is what it is. They're still trying to figure out like how to make sense of this whole thing anyway. Like, is it just that? Would it just be that again? Just a very confusing situation here. But I feel like they're also worried too about if they were somebody who was shallow before, meeting your expectation, like, would I just do the same thing again? So, yeah. So, let's see, is there anything else? Let me get one card then for the outcome and the advice for you, the viewer. What is the one thing that you need to know about this connection? What is the one thing that the viewer needs to know about this connection and the advice? We have commitment. You are attracting a lifelong commitment, a life partner, or a soul flame. This is the one that you'll choose to spend this lifetime with. There could be an engagement, a sacred union, or renewal of vows. A current relationship could be propelled forward. And I do see reconciliation and retreat at the bottom. I want to get one more to confirm, Spirit. What is the outcome between this connection and what does the viewer need to know? Because you're coming up as this privileged lady, or you couldn't say privileged man if it's the other way, but I feel like that you are coming up as somebody who is now deserving, or I mean, you've always been deserving, but you are now attracting this committed partnership because you have risen to this level, I feel, of deserving it and kind of knowing that you deserve it within yourself. So I feel like for a lot of you, yes, this is a reconciliation, obviously. And it's after a time of retreating, soul searching. What is the outcome of this connection that the viewer needs to know? But as always, you could have two options as well. There's never just one. Yeah, so we have codependency. So that's the thing. I still feel like there's codependent energy to deal with around the connection between the two of you, this person's behavior. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's like, it's kind of a sticky situation still a little bit. But this is definitely somebody who is desiring to reconcile with you. And again, if you choose to go into a different direction, you're attracting a commitment. And that could actually be for some of you, because you have the Two of Pentacles here. For some of you, if you already have another connection in your life, you could even have a choice to make between a soulmate and maybe it could be a past life connection, karmic connection. So you very much have a choice to make here. And for those of you who do have a new partner or somebody else, this person could actually be seeing that you have a new partner, and that's what kind of is pushing them back into your direction. But that won't be for everybody. So I hope that this reading could resonate with somebody. Let me know, and I hope it can help. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will talk to you next time. Lots of love and take care.